Okay, my name's Matt. I'm up here at lot 74C in the Uinta land subdivision. This property is for sale. I figured rather than have people drive a long way to come see it, I would just do a walk-through video. Hopefully this doesn't end up being too long because it is kind of a big property. So that's the main road right there, Uinta Lands Drive, Uinta Drive, sorry. And we have the corner. This property was surveyed and staked fairly recently. So we have the corner stake right here, this orange flag, and then another orange flag there, and then it goes up the hill. So the driveway here kind of cuts up, and the lot is shaped like a pie. It gets wider on either side as you go up, and there's kind of a very obvious building area up there. So we'll go up the hill here. I'll try and see if I can point out the lot line. There is an orange flag up on the hill here. Let's see if I can figure out how to point it out. It is, very hard to see, right there. Right there. So there's kind of this gully here, and there's two more lots over here that are each also pie slices. And you can see from how steep the hill is there and the gully that this was really the only place for the driveway to go up. So it's a shared common driveway between the three lots. Should be very low traffic, I'm sure. Very few people ever driving on it. And on this side, the lot line is maybe right now 10 or 15 feet off the driveway, and it gets a little bit more up there, maybe 40 feet up there. So the driveway is well graded. It was built, I believe, last year, and the three property owners split the cost of it, all worked together to get it put in along with the utilities. So there's electric and water run to all three of these lots. So this is all still the lower portion of the lot, kind of if you imagine it as a pie slice, this is the narrow part of the pie slice. And here now the property line's maybe 40 feet off the edge of the road, or thereabouts. So this road over here, the continuation of the driveway, goes over to the other two lots. And then this is the sort of main building area up here for the ones for sale. You can see the electrical box is in, the water is in. So the seller of the lot here put all this in, parking area here, space you could put a fifth wheel, or even like a tiny home or something like that. But his plans were eventually to build a cabin up over there. I'll quickly go up to the lot line up here so you get a good view from this angle, and then we'll go over to the area that he had planned to build. So this neighbor's cabin is fairly close to the lot line. Lots of moose or elk poop all over the place. So this post here, this is the corner of the lot. And from here, it cuts that way straight down and basically right through this little lean-to structure on down by the driveway. This could make a very amazing sled hill, I think. So the seller of this lot, his plans were to put a cabin a little bit back in there, kind of right on the top of this rise right here. And this is, I think, this rise and where that cabin is are the two of the highest points in the subdivision. So with like a 2-story cabin, maybe with some decks on the second floor and some selective tree removal, could probably have very, very nice views all the way up to the high Uintas, all the way out to Wyoming. So this area up here is where the seller had planned to put a cabin, either kind of on this sort of flattish spot right here, or right over there, kind of dug into the hill a little bit, maybe with like a basement floor garage, and then a ground floor that would be maybe kind of even with the hill, and then a second floor up above with good views. And this could all be some nice area down here, kind of remove some of the dead trees, you know, beautiful for kids to play in, have a fire pit maybe down here. The lot line here is basically right at the edge of these pine trees. So there's plenty of room up here to build a cabin. And let's actually just peek real quick this way before I head back to the back corner over there. So the driveway is right here and cuts across. So pretty far down there and not really visible from anywhere close to where the seller had planned to put a cabin. So could build right there, right here, right up here. Any of these spots would be pretty good and would be able to get some beautiful views from a taller cabin and also be quite secluded. Like there's the parking area we were at. There is a cabin through there, but you really can't see it. So quite private. So this flag right here is the back property line. This goes straight up to that post where I stood next to the other cabin up there. and it comes back here, and we go through into the denser pine trees here. And this flag right here is the back corner of the lot. So the lot goes there and there. And this kind of slice of the pie leads all the way back to where I parked at the bottom of the driveway. This one leads over to where that cabin was, and then it goes down parallel to the driveway. So you could put a cabin actually back in here if you really wanted to. There's the lot line again. There's quite a lot of space, and it would be very private back here. Anywhere really in this kind of on the top of this little hill or back in these pine trees would be extremely private. Additionally, this subdivision is gated, so very, very, very low traffic on the roads, very quiet. Now we're back on top of the hill again. So that's a pretty good tour of the lot. I hope this video is helpful. Maybe save some people some driving time. And I mean, to me, this is pretty spectacular. The beautiful aspens mixed in with the pine trees in the fall when the aspens turn bright, bright yellow. Just incredible with that like dark green mixed in. Tons of wildlife up here, moose, elk, occasionally even bear, plus smaller wildlife as well. And just beautiful access to all the high Uintas. And we are at 8,700 feet, as you might have been able to tell from my breathing hiking up the hill. So beautifully cool, stays green all summer. Just really, really nice. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Or if you want to see the lot in person, or certainly if you want to put an offer in.